Hello everyone, Rituro here with another episode of My Life in Silver League. My opponent today is a level 53 unranked named Salad, playing random from the clan Tossed. So that's right, Tossed Salad. Brilliant, love it. I am the red Terran in the left Altrazine Stronghold. Salad is the Zerg in the bottom right, so he randomizes onto Zerg. And, oh man, you gotta love macro maps like this. You can build up, it's not like if you're in a rush. Times they are good. Let's just skip ahead to the good stuff here. Pretty standard openings here, though. Very little scouting actually for Salad. He sends the, there we go, there's the actual scouting there. The 2-minute marks. For the 2-minute mark, he finally sends out his overlords. Though the drone is actually going to do the bulk of the scouting, it looks like. The SCV of my own, meanwhile, checks the near version. We both actually checked the same corner first. Nothing doing there. As I, meanwhile, get my barracks up as per usual. Refinery up here. There's no real point in going Reapers at this point, so it's going to be a pretty standard opening for me. First hatcher. There's a... I think like the last few matches I've cast here, people are forgetting to do the expansion as Zerg, and Salad, he is not going to fool around. There is the expansion at the macro natural, and he is going to be rocking and rolling. Meanwhile, off I go to scout the top corner. And which way does Salad go? It looks like he is going to go south, so he will indeed find me before I find him. Very, very key in large maps like this to know where your opponent is, so you can begin focusing all of your efforts in that direction. But the orbital, meanwhile, is done, which is a good thing. Down comes the mule, and the economy is... well in hand, I'd like to think. Interesting, Salad is almost up to his supply cap here. We do have an Overlord just popping out now to alleviate that situation. His spawning pool is almost done. And there it is. Lings will likely be on the way as the the natural expansion hatch is just about done here. Meanwhile, the scout for Salad has found the base, but he's being chased down by a Marine. He goes to look for... No, he decides to go back, and he will not escape. He will not return with his information, but unfortunately the hive mind has already detected it. Meanwhile, 6 Lings on the way for Salad as he had stopped to micro that drone around. I'm imagining, and a Queen as well on the way. Meanwhile, second barracks just about done here as the... I believe the SCP has found what he's looking for here. He has found the base. He has found the spawning pool. He doubles back. He sees the Lings. He realizes, oh darn, I'm in trouble. He does see the Roach Warren though, so I am going to know the Salad is going to be going up the tech ladder fairly quickly. We can probably expect something other than a pure Ling rush. Sure enough, there are drones and queens. Or this is the same queen. My apologies. The drones are on the way to try and get this economy up and running. Because in a macro game, why wouldn't you? More drones as well here, and this is a lot better as far as macro play for a Zerg player. And I'm guessing I should actually check and see where Salad is played. He's playing like at the very least a silver. Maybe he's a gold. You never know. Meanwhile, my third barracks is on the way, reactor on the way for this one as I focus, it looks like, heavily on Marine here. Supply depots are on the way to alleviate the supply block, and my own expansion is on the way at the natural, as well as a refinery queued up for the moment when it finishes. Overlords are scouting over the super cool, awesome Fallen Temple Zelnaga thingy. Oh, that's just so awesome. As well as an advanced scout overlord here to see if and when I move out. Drone, meanwhile, is off and running to, I would imagine, is he going to be scouting or actually setting up a distant third? Because that would be quite the, expansion to, hide this way up the corner. And is that indeed what's going on here? Salad has moved out. And is this where we're going to be seeing the third? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Come on, drone. You know you wanted. There's 300 minerals. And boom. There is the hatchery. A hidden third base here for Salad. Won't be easy to defend, but if it's not spotted, you don't have to worry about defending it. Meanwhile, back at home, my orbital is on the way at my natural. Fourth barracks is just about done. Tech lab and reactor are up and running. Don't have the money to really be mass producing troops as I am focusing on... there we go. There's the factory, so at least we're getting up the tech ladder somewhat. Engineering bay is done, and there is a tech lab, I think... Oh, a reactor coming on the way for the factory. I believe we're going with a mass widow mine here, I would imagine. And there's... See, I've learned from doing previous 4 barracks arrangements is that if you leave that closed in, units will spawn and get trapped, and nobody has fun. Hate that. So, instead, we have 4 barracks all queued together. There is finally a delay to the 8-minute mark. We finally see the metabolic boost upgrade happening for the Zerg. Very, very delayed response there. I think we should take a look at the quick units here. Army supplies are even at 17, although now jumping ahead here, so at any point I could really push this, as Salad is really going for the tech advantage here. He's got the macro advantage handily by 10 workers. And you can see here, 15 Marine, 1 Marauder against 6 Ling, 4 Roach, 3 Queen. It would be very straightforward to go after this, and this scouting SCV is taken out very quickly. He knows there are roaches there now. He knows what the deal is. Question is, do the Terrans want to push out and go after this? This is some very dedicated creep spread here by Salad, as now he is well and truly up in the supply count here. 36, where are those? There we go, 26 Lings. Oh, this is going to be timed out with that metabolic boost, and now Salad is going to get really scary. A layer tech is on the way. It is done. Be interested to see what comes up next. Are we going to go with Hydralisks? Are we going to go with Muta? There's already Roach on the field, and meanwhile, my army is moving out into a death trap. Oh, this is a bad time to move out. Pneumatized carapaces are on the way. Maybe drops? Meanwhile, upgrades back home for me. Stimpack, combat shields, level 1 weapons, and level 1 armor. So at least we're getting the tech upgraded here. There's a scan. We see what's going on at home. See some of the army, some of the buildings. Double Evo Chimbo there. Nothing actually being upgraded. Baneling Nest is done. And the army here at this point is just scouting. Whoops. The army here is just scouting for proxies. And in one sense, that's a very wise thing to do, considering that Salad has put up a very effective proxy here in the top corner. But the question is if it's spotted, what will the response be? Oh, there are 2 Lings running past, and the Terran's like, wait a minute, where did that come from? Should I be concerned? Infestation Pit is on the way. The army attacking here piecemeal as the pneumatized overlords are taken down. Perhaps not what Salad was hoping for, as the supplies are starting to even up here. There's a scan to reveal some of the creep, and here comes the army, and in come the Lings. There's a big stim there from the Terrans. They wipe through the Lings. Here comes the Balins to try and get a good impact. They will be chased back, as the army has done a good job of cutting into supply, but all those Lings on the way, it's not going to be enough. They're doing consistent pressure. A macro hatchery is on the way here at the main base. Do they go after the Queen? They do. Unfortunately, there are Lings there. Don't stand near the Banelings! Oh, they managed to shoot it down, but there are just too many Lings and too many surrounds, and these reinforcements showed up at exactly the wrong time. We do manage to bait out the explosion from the Baneling, but now here come the Zerglings, and there is not much in the way of defense back at home. 5 Marines, 2 Indomines hastily being built. 2 SCVs can be, oh, this is all kinds of bad. This is all kinds of bad for me, as Toss Salad sends out a sizable contingent of Lings with nothing opposing them. There are 5 Marines, the 5 Marines that will have to hold off a massive wave of Lings. This third base goes unspotted. The Lings are checking to make sure that there is nothing there. The Scoutling sees it, there is nothing there. Here come the Banelings, and the question is, can the Widow Mines get in there to hold it off? This is going to be a decent berry. I don't think Salad spots it as he reaches his supply cap. The Widow Mine does not bait out the Lings. There's the scan. Does it set it off? It's just out of range. Can they get a bait? There's the bait. There's the impact. Well done. The Lings heating up, and the Roaches will follow shortly. Here comes the second wave of Lings. The army is not in a good spot. Needs to move back. Basically, it will not. Tries to prioritize. I think the Banelings, they cannot get anything done. The Widow Mines bury on the ramp. Will we see another attempted kiting play? They are now within range of the Widow Mines. This Baneling, oh Baneling, bad things are about to happen. It gets targeted by the Marauders. There's a hit from the Widow Mine, another hit, scaring off the Lings. More Lings though are on the way. Mass Marine, Mass Widow Mine, Mass SCV. This is a fully saturated mineral line here, and very little at the lower ground. It tells you everything you need to know about how much attention I'm paying, but oh, there we go. Clearly I reached back in time and told myself something, because the SCVs are splitting up but we need some supply depots to break this supply block. It's not going to be good, but with the Pureling, out come these starports to try and get a air superiority, if not a straight up tech advantage. More supply depots being queued up to dig into that massive bank of resources that I had just sitting there. 1-1 is done. All the tech from the barracks tech labs are done. We get more lings showing up and mutating into banelings along with the single roach. There's a scan revealing nothing behind there. Now will they try and bait this army out? They will. Runs right onto the Widow Mine, but there's an Overseer in place to detect it. As more berries happen, will they be able to get some explosions? They bury, but the banelings do their job. There's the impact from the Widow Mine that did manage to bury. Will it be enough? No, the lings get the surround. They don't trigger the Widow Mine. It's already fired. But from the high ground, the Marauders in the bunker do their job. And once again, the Ling-heavy army is pushed back. 32 Lings on the way, as well as level 2 upgrades. Starports, the first 2 are done. 2 more are on the way. 2, I believe, reactors. As the supply depots are starting to finish up here, now we begin to see units beginning to pump out regular. Let's fill those queues, fill them right up. Marine Marauder showing up now as the advanced guard, such as it were, a horde of Lings. Now what we need here, when you're seeing Ling, what did we learn from previous episode? Apparently I haven't learned it. When you're faced with Ling contained, bring out the siege tanks, but instead I try Widow Mine, and with Overseers in play, that's going to pretty much neutralize the Widow Mines. Oh, this is not looking good. We need siege tanks. We need siege tanks. Mass Baneling mutations coming in here. The starports are done. Nothing is being built. Missile turrets are going down here. I must have been trying to guess that Muta would be on the way, but they are nowhere to be found. There are the sacrificial Lings try and pop the Widow Mines. They don't get a chance. The Overseer having already taken care of the ones that have been buried previously. 2 more Lings trying to bait out the Widow Mine. Look at all the Banelings. How many is that? That is 27 Banelings. That's just a few, as the Widow Mines now are going to try and make life a little bit miserable here. 5 of them will bury en masse. They will not be detected. The Overseer there's a massive hits from the Widow Mines. Banelings going down left, right, and center. Will it be enough to hold them off on the ram? It will. Though they do take some with them. The army will be pushed back. Oh, that was some pretty clutch defense from the Widow Mines. Plenty of Banelings there, though, still to make everyone's life miserable. There's a stim to try and save the day. They run back, let the Marauders take care of it. Targeted attacks on the Banelings. They do, however, connect to the Banelings. And with 1 Marauder to 4 Roaches and a whole mass of Zerglings, it's not going to be enough. No reinforcements to save the day here. The Overlords and Overseers will get taken down. And that should be it. No Banshees, no help whatsoever there. And here come the Overseers from the Overlord. So I think what we can safely say here, as down goes the Sentry Tower, if you're going to build 4 starports, use them. I think that's pretty much it. And if you know that you're going to be penned in, fly a command center over here to get that 3rd. And even more importantly, learn from previous matches. When you're facing Mass Ling, get out the siege tanks. There's the GG from me, and that's all that I wrote for that match. So yes, I think we'll summarize those lessons here. 1, siege tanks beat Lings, use them. 2, if you're going to build starports, use them. 3, your Terran, fly your command centers over and expand when you get the chance. Hopefully, I will learn those lessons for next time in my life in Silver League. My name is Rituro. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.